Greetings Diecast Racing fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. Welcome back to the diecast side of things, the home of Vulcan Raceway and the home of A11 Outlaws. This is not the video that I planned to bring you today. I had planned to bring you the grand final of A11 Outlaws Season 2. Unfortunately, Keldon has been unable to join us because of family commitments, so that's going to get pushed back. So I'm buying a couple of weeks to do that. So the grand final of A11 Outlaws will see the 6 kings of the list racing off, doing a rotational 6 at a time on the wingover track at Vulcan Raceway. And then the winner of that will face off against the king of season 1, which is Scarab, Keldon Raven himself, in a best of 5. And that's going to be the format for that. So what's going to happen? Next week we will have episode 6 redemption of the Star Wars shootout. Then we will have episode 7 of the Star Wars shootout, which is the grand final. Then I'll either, if we've got it filmed and done, put in A11 Outlaws at that stage. I then have, after this will be the Beetle shootout, which is being sponsored by Keldon Raven. So again, I need him to help me film stuff for that. So we will then get on to episode 0, episode 1 of that. We've also need to fit in, and it may be before the episode 0 of the Beetle shootout, or it may be after, we need to sort out the champion of 2022, which means all of the championship winning cars from 2022 racing off on the wing over, winner takes all. Because you've got currently, I've got them here beside me, got the Ferrari, we've got the van, we've got the Audi S2 Avant, we've got from the Teams League the champion of that, and then we've got the champion of 2021, and we've also got the winner of the Star Wars shootout. So once that's sorted out, we can sort out the racing, and we will then set up the champion of 2021. So either, I'm not certain yet whether the Star Wars will go into 2021 or whether it will go into 2022, or whether it will go into 2023. We have got 4 cars, so we could do four races best of, and then the winner of that faces off against the 2021 champion, which is more in keeping for what we've done with A11 Outlaws, so we'll probably do that. And the Star Wars shootout champion will be the first champion into the 2023 championship. So A11 Outlaws grand final. We've got the last 2 episodes of Star Wars shootout. We've got the 2022 championship, and then we're on to the Beetle shootout. We're also then going to be kicking off season 3 of A11 Outlaws. We have spoken about the rules changes for that. The only rules change that we're looking to enact onto the 2022 rules for 2023 is we were having a lot of resets and a lot of people not getting past the line. So it's been decided that 1 reset, and then it will be closest to the finish post on A11 Outlaws. So first run, if they don't get somebody across the line, then we'll do 1 reset, and on that second reset, after that first reset, if they don't get across the line the second time, whoever is closest to the line will be declared the winner. Okay, apart from that, all the rest of the rules are going to stay the same. Beyond that, other plans for this season, there is a plan to build a rally track. it's been inactive for a while. I've been collecting stuff. I've been collecting cars to be getting on with that. I'm also collecting Holdens because I want to honour my Australian friends, and I want to run a Holden Ute race at some point when we get round to that. What else? The Cobras. My Cobra collection, I will be putting them out for racing this year. So there will be a Cobra shootout. The shootout format seems to be good. Please do leave me something down in the comments section. What do you think about the format, the shootout format? What other formats would you like to see from us? What other things would you like to see from us, full stop? I've also got a few things. I've got some stock cars that I've been collecting. That might have to go back to a head-to-head because I've only got 10 of those plus a prize. But we can try that. The problem is at the moment that they are slightly too wide a track width to fit within the electronic start gate I've already got. As money allows, I am looking to buy a timer system so that we can run timers on each of the races to add features into all of that. We're working on the diorama. The hospital hopefully this year will get painted up. There's some work going on with the A11 Outlaws building because the lighting failed on that, so we're just getting that redone. A lot of work going on behind the scenes because, you know, at the end of the day, one of the things that people don't realise is you sit down and you watch a video that may be 15 minutes long, maybe 20 minutes long, maybe 25 minutes long. What you don't see is the fact that it's about, for A11 Outlaws and for any of the Vulcan Raceway competitions, it's about an hour of setup beforehand. It's about 45 minutes to an hour of filming. And because of the multiple camera angles and all the various other bits and pieces, it is between 5 and 6 hours of editing work for each thing. So you're talking that maybe 6 to 8 hours of work to get you one 20-minute video. This last year there have been a number of diecast channels that have stopped, and I can see why. We've lost some really good channels who have a better production quality than I do. I'm constantly looking to improve that. I'm constantly trying to do my best to improve that and make that a better thing for everybody to watch. So I'm going to continue to work on that. There is so many vehicles. I have got so many vehicles to run, and you know, we're getting on with that. A11 Outlaws got a load of new vehicles coming into that, and there's some people in America that want to send vehicles for that. I mean, all the vehicles in A11 Outlaws are stock. The only thing that's been done to them is a paint job. There's no graphite lubing, there's no tweaking them to run any faster, there's no adding extra weight to them. They're just stock cars that have had some paint added to them to add the details to it. I'm also getting a collection of, oh, he says reaching over, these kinds of things so that we can have each of the race teams in A11 Outlaws, they'll each have their own race vehicle. Again, adding to the diorama, adding to all of that, looking at ways we can improve things all the time. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you're interested in what we've got coming up. As I say, drop me any questions, drop me any comments, anything you'd like to see, anything you think that we could perhaps productively change. So, you know, if you have something negative to say, okay, but give us a suggestion of what we can do to make things better. Don't just go, well, I don't like this. Okay, why don't you like it? What can we do to make it better? Okay, let's be productive, let's move this forward, and let's get 2023 to be an awesome racing season for Vulcan Raceway and A11 Outlaws. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to do the usual things, and I'll catch you all again next week.